Okay. I just thought about how my water broke, and when I was pregnant with Maya, and I just uploaded her the labor story, and about the nasty black doctor, the lady doctor. So I'm gonna tell you what happened when my water had broke. So, you know, my water had never broken before, because when I had Tiny, it didn't break until I was in the hospital. I don't even know if it even broke. I can't remember, but it didn't break at home, okay? And so I'm trying to remember. You know, these kids are like in the 30s, you know. So I'm gonna tell you the right story. So I was home alone. My kid's father, he was not there. I think I went to the doctor that week, and I had like a kidney infection or a urinary tract infection, something that had me running and jumping to the bathroom. And I'll never forget Tiny. He was so little because he had just turned a year old, but he was walking when he was 8 months. And anytime I would get out the bed, he would hop down and follow me. And we had a table in the kitchen. We had this kitchen table in there, and he used to walk up. That's how little he was. He would walk under the table without it even touching his head. And I remember going to the bathroom. The bathroom was like off the kitchen. And I went in there and I used the bathroom. I came back, and me and the baby, we got in the bed, and I felt something like I was still peeing or something, you know? And I was like, oh, why am I peeing on myself, you know? So I was like, I'm 9 months pregnant, I'm lazy. So I take the baby and I move over to a dry spot in the bed. So me and the baby, we lay in there, and it was, I'll call it my intuition. It was just something that was saying, you ain't pee. You need to check that. So I get up, turn on the light, and I touched it, and it felt slimy. I was like, what is this? What is this? So I didn't have nobody to call. I didn't have no phone. I don't think I had a phone. I didn't have no house phone. So I was like, I grabbed the magazine, you know, like the little magazines they give you to tell you about your pregnancy, what to expect, and all that stuff. I grabbed that, and I started reading the part about your water breaking. And it said that something about it feels like slime, because that's what it felt like. It felt slimy. And then suddenly my stomach started cramping. I was like, oh Lord, let me get this baby stuff together. So I got up, and I started getting his little clothes together so he can go to his grandma's house. So I was packing up his little bag and stuff, and I'm getting my stuff ready to go. And I think I rang the doorbell, because my kid's father's sister, I lived downstairs and she lived upstairs. And so I rang the doorbell, and her boyfriend, I don't know if she was there. She could have been in her mom's house. I don't know, because she didn't come. It was, like I said, it was late. It was like late, like 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that. It was late. And so the boyfriend came down. His name was Isaac. And he's like, what's wrong, April? I said, I'm in labor. My water broke. And he's like, I'll go call Valerie. So he went across the street to the payphone. Yeah, that was when we had payphones around here. And he went to the payphone and called them. No. He called me an ambulance. He called an ambulance. he said he would call me an ambulance. He went and called the ambulance. And the ambulance came, put me in a stretcher. They got the baby. And it was like, what am I going to do with the baby? And I told him the grandma lived around the corner, you know? So they showed me. I mean, these people were so nice. I don't know if ambulance drivers are still that nice, you know? Because they really took me around the corner, knocked on the door, okay? Got the mother boyfriend came out of the house. My kid's father, mom boyfriend Carl came out the house and got the baby. I think the mom was at work, so his little sister had the baby. Shout out to Allie, and she watched the baby for me. And Carl went looking to see where he could find my boyfriend, where he was at, you know. So I went to the hospital, yeah. So that's how my water had broke. It broke at home. I never had my water break before. I thank God for my intuition or God speaking to me. Because when I touched it, I knew immediately that was not pee. Because pee is not slimy. So, yep. I went off to the hospital to have my baby girl. So, if you're wondering if your water has broken or not, just touch it and you'll feel it's slimy. It's broken. You need to go to the hospital, okay? You know, because you know you can have you can get an infection if you know from it breaking and not following the right procedures or something. I don't know. I ain't no doctor, but I'm just saying what I've heard before. But y'all be blessed. And that's how my water broke. Okay, it broke in the middle of the night. Okay? Y'all have a blessed day. And like I said, prayer is your weapon. Don't let nobody get you down. Make sure you pray. Pray your way through. Pray all day. Do what you gotta do. All right. I might not be back with another video today. Well, not a story time. Unless I can think of something. I have lots of stories. But if y'all want to hear some more stories or some more crazy stuff, like some real crazy stuff that happened, just leave me a comment and I'll be back. I got stories for days. I tell my mother all types of stories that happen, and she'd be like, girl, you need to write a book. And that's one of the reasons why I became an author, because she kept telling me, you need to write a book. You need to write a book. You need to write a book. So I wrote like 100. See you later. Bye.